Something just shifted in the spiritual realm. And if you've been feeling a restlessness over the last few days, if you've been sensing that something is different, but you can't put your finger on exactly what it is, I need you to hear this message right now. God spoke something to me about your life that I was instructed to share with you immediately without delay. And the fact that you're watching this right now, at this exact moment in time, is not a coincidence or random chance. This is a divine appointment that's been orchestrated by God Himself. God said to tell you this exact message, and I'm delivering it word for word as I received it. The season of struggle is over. The season of continuous favor is beginning right now. And what I'm about to release in your life is going to shock you to your core. It's going to shock the people around you who thought they knew your limits. It's going to shock the enemy who thought he had won the battle and defeated you permanently. Because what's coming is not something you earned through your own effort or cleverness. It's not something you can explain logically to skeptics. It's pure, undeniable, supernatural favor straight from the throne of God. And it's already on the way to you right this very moment. You've been carrying something heavy for far too long, haven't you? You've been fighting battles that no one else can see or fully understand. You've been standing strong in situations where everything in you wanted to collapse completely and give up. You've been believing when all the evidence in the natural realm was screaming at you to quit and walk away. And somewhere along this difficult journey, you started wondering if any of it even mattered at all. If God even noticed your faithfulness and your sacrifice. If your obedience was making any difference whatsoever in the grand scheme of things. Or if you were just fooling yourself. Let me answer that question for you right now with absolute clarity. Yes, it mattered tremendously. Yes, God noticed every single thing you did in secret. And yes, your faithfulness is about to pay off in ways you never imagined were even possible for someone like you. Every prayer you prayed in secret, when nobody was watching or listening, God heard every word. Every tear you cried in the dark when you felt completely alone and abandoned, God collected each one in His bottle. Every sacrifice you made when no one acknowledged it or appreciated it, God recorded it all in His book. And He's been building a return on all of it that's about to manifest in your physical reality in ways that will absolutely blow your mind and leave you speechless. Here's what I need you to understand deeply about favor and how it operates. Favor is not logical or predictable. It doesn't follow the rules and patterns of the natural world. It doesn't care about your resume, your qualifications, or your educational background. It doesn't care about how long you've been waiting in line or how many times you failed in the past. Favor operates exclusively in the supernatural realm. And when God releases it over your life with intention, it bypasses every single obstacle, every limitation, every reason why something shouldn't happen according to natural laws. And it happens anyway, despite all the odds being stacked against it. The favor that's about to hit your life like a tidal wave is going to look exactly like this. Doors that have been shut tight for years are going to swing wide open with just one strategic conversation. People who never saw your value before are going to suddenly recognize it with crystal clarity. Opportunities that rejected you in the past are going to come back around and choose you this time with enthusiasm. Finances that have been extremely tight are going to loosen up dramatically in ways that don't make any logical sense on paper. Relationships that felt distant and strained are going to shift and heal supernaturally. And breakthrough is going to come rushing in from directions you weren't even looking in or expecting at all. But here's what you absolutely need to know and understand about this favor that's coming. This favor is not just for your personal comfort, your convenience, or so you can live an easy life. It's specifically for your calling and your divine assignment. God is not blessing you abundantly so you can sit back passively and relax in comfort. He's blessing you strategically so you can step forward boldly and fulfill the assignment He gave you before you were even born. The resources that are about to come flowing into your life are tools for kingdom work. The connections that are about to form are strategic relationships for your destiny. The opportunities that are about to show up are portals and doorways into your next level. Don't take any of this lightly or treat it casually. You'll be in a season of intense preparation that felt much more like harsh punishment than loving preparation. You've been isolated from people who used to be close to you. You've been tested in ways that pushed you beyond what you thought you could handle. You've been stretched far beyond your comfort zone. You've been refined through intense fire. And it's been incredibly painful, lonely, and confusing. But here's exactly what God was doing during that difficult time. He was systematically removing everything and everyone that would have hindered you or held you back in this next season. The wrong people who would drain you. The wrong mindsets that would limit you, the wrong dependencies that would weaken you, the wrong motivations that would corrupt you. He was stripping you down completely, removing every unnecessary thing so He could build you back up exponentially stronger, infinitely wiser, and perfectly aligned with His specific purpose for your unique life. Now the preparation phase is officially complete. And what's about to happen in rapid succession is going to prove beyond any shadow of doubt that every single thing you went through was absolutely necessary for where you're going. You're going to step into rooms you never in your wildest dreams thought you'd be invited into. You're going to meet influential people you never thought you'd have access to. You're going to operate at the level of excellence and impact you never thought you were capable of reaching. And when it all starts happening, you're going to look back with perfect clarity and realize that if you hadn't gone through exactly what you went through, you wouldn't be spiritually, mentally, or emotionally ready for what you're about to receive and steward. Let me tell you specifically what's going to happen in the next 30 days. You're going to receive an unexpected opportunity that comes out of nowhere. It's going to come from a source you absolutely didn't anticipate. And your very first reaction is going to be doubt and disbelief. You're going to wonder if it's actually real or too good to be true. You're going to question whether you are really qualified or capable enough. You're going to wonder if maybe they made a mistake and chose the wrong person. But that doubt is the enemy's voice trying desperately to steal your blessing before you even step into it fully. Don't let doubt disqualify you from what God is giving you freely by His grace and favor. Beyond that immediate opportunity, you're going to start noticing that people are treating you differently in profound ways. Not because you changed externally in any obvious way, but because the anointing and the favor on your life has shifted dramatically in the spiritual realm. People who completely overlooked you before are going to suddenly see you clearly. People who dismissed you previously without a second thought are going to suddenly respect you and value your input. And it's not going to be because of anything you did to impress them or manipulate them. It's going to be entirely because of what God is doing through you supernaturally. There's also something you need to prepare for mentally and emotionally, so you're not caught completely off guard. When favor shows up visibly in your life, it brings significant attention with it. And not all of that attention is going to be positive, supportive, or celebratory. Some people are going to celebrate you genuinely and be thrilled for your success. But some people are going to criticize you harshly and try to tear you down. Some people are going to question how you got where you are and assume something unethical. Some people are going to assume you did something morally wrong to get there. And you're going to be strongly tempted to defend yourself constantly, to prove yourself repeatedly, to explain yourself to everyone who questions you. Don't do it. Don't waste your energy. Let your life speak for itself. Let your character speak volumes. Let God handle your reputation and your name. Here's what God is specifically asking you to do right now in preparation. He's asking you to make room in every area of your life. Make room in your schedule for the opportunities that are coming rapidly. Make room in your finances for the increase that's about to show up suddenly. Make room in your mind for a much bigger vision than what you've been carrying safely. Make room in your heart for new relationships that are about to form divinely. Because when favor hits with force, it moves incredibly fast. And if you're not ready and prepared, you'll fumble and drop what God is trying to hand to you. Starting tomorrow morning, I want you to do something very specific without fail. When you wake up, before you look at your phone and get distracted, before you talk to anyone, I want you to say this declaration out loud with conviction. God, I receive the favor you are releasing over my life right now. I will not block it with doubt or unbelief. I will not reject it with feelings of unworthiness or inadequacy. I will not shrink from it with fear or intimidation. I am ready to step into everything you prepare for me. And I trust completely that what you are about to do will shock me in the best way possible. Say that every single morning for the next 14 days without skipping even one day. And then watch very carefully what shifts in your life. Watch the emails that suddenly come. Watch the phone calls that unexpectedly happen. Watch the ideas that drop into your spirit from nowhere. Watch the doors that swing open. And when it starts happening exactly as I'm telling you it will, don't overthink it or analyze it to death. Just receive it with gratitude and move forward with faith and confidence. God is about to shock you with His favor in ways you never imagined. And when it happens, you're going to understand perfectly why the wait was absolutely necessary. You're going to understand why that particular door had to stay closed until this exact moment. You're going to understand why certain people had to leave your life when they did. You're going to understand why certain opportunities didn't work out back then. Because everything that didn't happen was making space for what's about to happen now. The breakthrough is not coming in the future, it's here now. The favor is not on the way, it's already been released. And all you have to do is position yourself to receive it with open hands and an expectant heart. Stop doubting yourself. Stop questioning God's timing. Stop disqualifying yourself based on your past. God chose you for this specific assignment. And when God chooses you, nothing and absolutely no one can stop what He's about to do in and through you. Your life is about to change dramatically. And it's going to happen so fast that you won't even have time to fully process it before the next thing happens. Get ready. Prepare yourself, because the favor that's about to hit your life is going to shock you, stretch you beyond your current capacity, and showcase the glory of God in ways you never imagined or dreamed possible. This is your moment. This is your season. And nothing is going to stop it from manifesting exactly as God has planned it. I want to leave you with one final thought. When this favor shows up and becomes visible to everyone, remember where you came from. Remember the prayers you prayed when you had nothing. Remember the days you cried out to God, wondering if He was even listening. Remember the moments you almost gave up, but chose to hold on for one more day. That memory will keep you humble. That memory will keep you grateful. That memory will keep you dependent on God instead of on the favor itself. Because favor can disappear just as quickly as it came if you forget who gave it to you. Stay rooted in Him. Stay connected to the source. And the favor that's coming won't just be a moment. It will be a movement that carries you for the rest of your life. God is about to shock you with His favor. And when it happens, give Him all the glory. Let people see that serving God faithfully produces results. Your testimony could be exactly what someone else needs to keep believing, keep trusting, and keep holding on. Your shocking favor is here. Not tomorrow, not next year, now. Receive it, walk in it, and watch what God does when you honor Him with what He's entrusted to you. And as you step into this season of favor, remember to stay teachable, stay humble, stay open to God's correction and direction, because favor without character is dangerous. Favor without wisdom is destructive. But favor combined with humility and obedience becomes a force that changes not just your life, but the lives of everyone you touch. This is your time. This is your season, and the favor that's about to manifest is going to prove that God rewards faithfulness, that He honors obedience, and that He never forgets those who serve Him with their whole heart. Get ready, position yourself, prepare your heart, because what God is about to do is going to leave you and everyone around you absolutely speechless. Your shocking favor is here. Embrace it, steward it well, and let it be a testimony of God's goodness for generations to come. I also want you to understand that this favor isn't just about material blessings. Yes, finances will improve. Yes, doors will open. Yes, opportunities will come. But the greatest favor is the internal transformation that comes with it. You're going to gain wisdom you didn't have before. You're going to develop discernment that protects you from future mistakes. You're going to build relationships that last a lifetime. That's the real favor. The external blessings are just the evidence of what God is doing internally. So when the favor shows up, don't just celebrate the car, the house, the promotion, the money. Celebrate the character God built in you during the wait. Celebrate the faith that developed when things looked impossible. Celebrate the trust that deepened when you couldn't see the way forward. That's the favor that lasts beyond this lifetime. That's the favor that money can't buy. That's the favor that changes everything. Your shocking favor is here, and it's about to transform you from the inside out.